Hey guys, it's another day here at the salon and I'm so excited to do my cute client Ashley's hair today. Last time what we did was brightened her hair up a little bit more in the front and all over. So we're going to continue to do that because summer's coming and we want to get her as bright and blonde as we can. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to do some highlights, some baby lights all in the front and the back, everywhere. Then I'm going to go and smudge her roots, and that's what we're going to do. So it's going to be beautiful, and let's get started. So I'm going to mix up her baby lights. I'm going to use my favorite magic lightener that lifts up to 10 levels. I'm going to mix it with 20 volume, which is their new developer, and 1/8 ounce Olaplex. The reason why I'm doing 20 is because I'm just going to do her, touch up her roots, and I'm also going to bring it down to the ends. But since her ends are already light, I don't need to use a higher developer. Take a look at how I weaved that. Very fine, baby light, saturated on the ends. You can see my parting's a T-part, but in the back I didn't T-part it only because I just want to go with the flow of things in the back and not have a set part. You can also see that some of my weaving sections have dark in them, and the reason why I'm not going and picking out all of the blonde specific pieces is because she just wants to be blonde all over, and so those pieces that I'm going to put blonde over that are dark are just going to create a really light brown, and it's going to give it lots of dimension and going to look really pretty. And when I say she wants to be blonde all over, I don't mean she wants to be a platinum blonde to the root type of thing. We have just been weaving in dark because it's been winter, and so she just wants to look all over brighter, but she doesn't necessarily want to be platinum blonde. I don't know about you, but isn't that the most satisfying thing to watch right there? Just those weaving and then applying that lightener over top. It's just something else, I tell ya. Look how freaking cute my salon is. It's so cute. I love working there every single day. Now, as I'm getting to the front, you can see I'm really angling it towards her face. And the reason is because a lot of clients want to be brighter around the face. And that's why I'm really focusing on that and making sure I'm angling it very much towards her face. Right here is a perfect example and a perfect angle to see how I'm angling it towards her face. The foils are pretty much in front of her face. I'm not doing a mohawk section because I still want to go off of her part, but I am really angling it towards her face, so all the foils are pretty much in front of her face. for her smudged root, I'm gonna use the Joico 6NA, and it's the Age Defy one, which she has a little bit of gray, not a ton, but I still like to use it to make sure I'm covering all of the gray. And I'm only going to smudge her roots probably like an inch down, just to give it a more softer regrowth. For her toner, I'm mixing up Goldwell 10BS and 10B, and I'm going to do equal parts. She complained a little bit that she wanted her blondes to be more brighter and not so dull, and that's why I'm going to use a level 10 and make sure it's really bright.
We haven't even toned her hair yet, and look how pretty it is going to look. I'm going in with my smudged root formulation that I mixed up and just going about 1.5 inches from her scalp, and then I am applying her toner, making sure I really marry the two together. Something I really like to do is comb the client's hair from scalps to ends when I have the smudge root and the toner to make sure it's really saturated in there. Going in and giving her a little trim, making sure we're getting those dead ends off and that she's looking mighty fine. A good blowout is very necessary, especially for short hair clients, because one of their biggest complaints is that they don't have as much volume as they would like, especially here in Utah. So make sure to always give your clients a really good blowout so that they can be happy and feeling like they got some volume. My favorite Rejuvenique oil, can't go anywhere without it. 1, 2, 3 drops, whatever you feel, rub it in their hair, and it's a very good heat protectant. A lot of people ask me if I curl my client's hair with a curling iron or a flat iron. If they have short hair, I always use a flat iron. I feel like it gives them a better curl than it would if I used a curling iron. And I always love to alternate my sections back and forth, and then I use my finger to twist the curl after I have curled it to make sure it really stays. I'm using a Babylights 1-inch flat iron. I love it because it's thin and it's very long, and so it can give me a very pretty, perfect curl, just what I love. Are you guys checking out this color and loving it as much as I am? Styling is my all-time favorite because I love my client's hair to look beautiful, obviously, and I also love to go and look at my work and see how well I did. Styling products are key, and that's why it's very important to make sure you're using the right ones. One of my favorite is L'Oreal Next Day Hair. It's a texture spray, and I like to go and spray it on individual pieces, especially focusing on the top. And then, again, grabbing my fingers and twisting it to make sure it really holds and gives it that texture that we all love. Then I like to go and mess up all those curls to make sure it's not so perfect and gives it a more textured look. Can't forget my Monate hairspray. Smells delicious and it's a perfect finishing spray. Look at this blend. People are always concerned about smudging the root over top the Babylights, wondering how it's going to look. Now you can see, and it gives it a very soft regrowth for when her hair starts growing out. After pictures are key, so watch me in action as I really focus on getting the perfect, exact, right picture that I need for my Instagram. You guys better be following me at Afton the Stylist. You can see, guys, the end results. They're absolutely beautiful. Look at that blend. You cannot even tell I did Babylights or smudged root. It's all just perfectly blended together. Like I said, her regrowth is going to be so soft and beautiful. Look at those pops of blonde. It's just absolutely beautiful, and she is obsessed with it, and that's what makes me happy. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and be sure to subscribe.